I think it goes back to the idea of being scared of the unknown. Because I remember growing up, there were stages of my shed of fear. And my shed of fear when it comes to people, my shed of fear when it comes to situations, my shed of fear when it comes to who I am and how I can be present and fully myself in any situation or in front of anybody, which definitely is something that I've grown into. And it's one of those things that, I don't know, it is just a mindset, you know? Like, in my mind, I leave my house knowing that I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm powerful. I have good energy. I'm open to whatever comes. I'm understanding if someone wants to have a certain conversation that I didn't expect. I'm happy to see my friends if I do see them that day. And I'm flowing with whatever it is that happens. And a lot of it is just feeling like when I go out to dance, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, let me put on this cute ass outfit. Let me wear something I can shake my ass in because my ass gotta be bouncing. And as long as I can wear something to shake my ass, like, we're good. We're good. I don't think about the men in this place. I don't think about who might be there. That's another thing too. I think that what you go out for has a big difference
intention
about
matters.
what is going to come there. So my intention is only ever and has only ever for the last 9 to 10 years has only ever been, I want to go out to dance like crazy. My mind is, I'm trying to look cute because people gonna see me, and what music is playing because I'm gonna dance. If I get certain attention when I go out, that's fine, but it's not the reason that I go out. I'm a strong believer in going places by yourself. I think it's great to go with friends, but I think that it's another level of freedom to just be alone. And a lot of people discredit it because they're scared of it for good reason. But I think that there's just so much power and there's so much unpredictability when it comes to you being by yourself. You never, like, I've had some of the most, like, free-flowing, who knows, let's go nights because I didn't have to ask someone, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to go home? Are you tired? Like, do I have to compromise on my experience right now? Like, do I have to factor in what someone else is feeling? And it's not to say that it's bad to do that. If I'm going out with my homegirl, like, girl, what you want to do?
We're going, yeah,
but
for sure.
If I don't have to go out with my homegirl and I'm just choosing to go with her because I don't want to be alone, I could possibly go alone and have an amazing time with amazing people who I've never met before, who are taking me on this trip, who could possibly be my friends for the next 10 years if I take this leap of faith and go by myself. And that's how you can coach yourself into traveling alone, by doing things in your own backyard by yourself and practicing affirmations of having a mindset where you're going out and you are safe and you're going out and no one will fuck with you and you're going out, and if a man comes up to me, I will tell him I'm not interested. And I don't have to be super rude, you know, unless he's being rude. I don't have to be super rude. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gotta laugh at jokes that ain't funny, and I ain't gotta be a bitch for someone who's not really bugging. But I can just go with the flow, speak my mind, and give off the energy about what I want. I'm not always the most comfortable by myself, but I always choose to do it because I don't care about being comfortable all the time. Like, comfort and safety are two different things.
Yep.
Just because I don't feel that comfortable doesn't mean I don't feel safe. I can feel completely fine. I just wish I had my homegirl with me. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I think someone's out to get me.
The biggest barrier to having that experience is lack of self-trust, right? So I think that you need to trust yourself, right? And the way you get to trust yourself is so individual, right? So for me, it's meditating, right? And being disciplined and just simply doing what I say that I'm going to do allows me to trust myself, right? So if there's a streak where I'm just not doing the things that I know that I need to be doing and I go out, I'm not going to feel good because I feel that for me, going out, I go out to socialize. I go out to celebrate the existence of myself. So if I'm not doing well and I go out, I'm not going to be having a good time, you know? And I guess I've grown out of that where, you know, I won't have a full-blown anxiety attack anymore, because I literally used to cry in public often. And so now if that does happen, if I know that I might not be the most comfortable, I still trust myself these days because I have built that muscle. So even if I'm off, you know, falling off the wagon, you know, this past whatever time, since I've developed the trust in myself, I can still go out and have a decent time, have a good time. I'll be able to vibe, whatever the case may be, but it won't be as big of a celebration as it would be if I am doing everything I want to do, if I am safe, if I'm checking off the things that make me feel happy and safe, and tell myself that I need to do in order to trust myself. If I do that, oh, it's a party, and it doesn't matter who's around me, where I'm at, what's going on. I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to have great conversations. I'm going to meet great people. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to dance. It's going to be great, you know? But that all comes with knowing myself and trusting myself and knowing what my needs are, you know, and meeting those needs before throwing myself into the fire, you know? Like, why would you go anywhere, you know, outside of your door unarmed? Simply. So, like I said, you want to look cute, right? If you want to wear this outfit, but you get influenced into wearing something else, when you go out, you're going to be uncomfortable because this isn't what you wanted to wear in the first place, so now your whole night is thrown off, right? So that just applies to everything, you know? That I think that trusting yourself, knowing yourself, advocating for yourself is a big one, right? Like being able to communicate what it is that you need is very, very important. You know, no, I need an extra 30 minutes so I can get this eyeliner just right, because I'm going to be thinking about it the whole night, you know, and that's valid. So I think that if you think that it's important, then it is, right? And once you realize that, then you can decide what to do with it, right? Then you could decide, okay, this is important to me. Why is it important to me? Am I being irrational? Is this coming from a hurt place? Is this based on fear? Or is it something that I need because I love this thing and I love myself, so therefore I'm going to give this to myself, you know? And life is all a celebration. So if you're celebrating yourself, you're gonna have a great time no matter where you go, you know? So fuck the rules. What do you want? What do you need? Figure that out and then give that stuff to you, and then you can do and get whatever you want.